Suzanne Wagner's Intuitive Patterns for the month of March 2015. Whew, we made it. We are going to have the last square between Uranus and Aries and Pluto and Capricorn on March 16th, 17th. And this will help us conclude some intensely transformational years. Now, with the eclipse on March 20th, which is the first one in Aries, and so for all of those Aries and Libras out there, it could be a little bit of a big one, we will begin a cycle to find balance between the driving force of our nature and the desire for relationship. Just a warning, I do not expect March to be smooth. And I do expect March to be a major turning point for many. For some of you, it might be a month for some TLC, as you might feel like your body has taken so much that you have to do something to get your energy back up to par. For others, there might be a feeling of finally getting some footing to be able to make up the ground that you have lost since 2012. Regardless, let the past go. Open to receive what is presently being offered from the universe and choose happiness even in the face of change. Think of this month as taking the stand of appeasement. This is a form of truce. There are moments that it is best to accept the situation and move forward from this particular place rather than to hold out for some illusion or desire that you may or may not get. If you still want to fight, you need to take a look at how your ego will sabotage a great opportunity just to make a point. My message is to take the offering and let's move on. Make a choice to put the sword down and have a discussion about the options from this point forward. This is the lesson of learning to balance the intense driving energy of this eclipse cycle this year. There is no sense in reminiscing about past glories as there is too much to do and it is time to get on with it. All you have is this moment, so let's make the most of it. Hence, there is counsel to move forward with tact and gentleness. If you have learned anything over the past 6 years, it is that you cannot push the river. You can flow with the river, and hopefully you will have learned to surrender to the lessons that have presented themselves in your life. Yet it is essential to complete all forms of work that you have on your plate. It is important to move not from the place of speed, but from focus and stability. Within this journey, all of us have learned how to embrace both the fiery side and directed quality of our inner masculine, and we have learned to listen to the intuitive promptings and creative flow of our feminine. Work without passion is not balanced. Intuition and creativity without structure, order, and stability also does not work. What is wonderful about this month is that the secret doorway that you have been seeking is presenting itself if you pay attention and align with the flow that is beckoning you forward. Let the unknowable inspire awakened wonder and bliss. Let yourself revel in your own ecstatic communication with the seen and the unseen. You have been broken down to discover the foundation of your essence self. Now allow the rhythm of that truth to unleash the power of your radical self and let your newfound open consciousness be the guide into a new and larger pattern. You are at the point of acceleration and liftoff if you are willing to surrender to your greater self rather than the limited perspective of your human self. If you still believe that you are on the outside looking in, then you are not noticing the unlocked gate right in front of you. Believing that you do not deserve something does not mean that you actually do not deserve it. Begin to really notice how your mind has become lazy to the new truth right now. Wake up and stop seeing the projections of the past and instead see the possibilities in this new world. The doorway is right there, but you do have to recognize the opportunity and leap into the new world. You have a blank shield this month, so you can draw anything you want on this fresh canvas. Together, let's draw a life of adventure, spiritual journeys, and playfulness with a bit of conscious cunning. It takes a quick mind to seize opportunities in the moment. It takes someone who knows that what is in the past was never as good as what you can create consciously from personal intent in this moment for your future. Have a great month.